Welcome, everyone. Today, we are learning about the first conditional, bringing English grammar to life for young learners. What is the first conditional? We use the first conditional to talk about things that are likely to happen in the future. When something is possible or probable, we use the first conditional to describe what will happen as a result, connecting a condition with a likely outcome. A condition is something that might happen, and a result is what will follow if it happens. Let's look at the two parts of a conditional sentence. Every conditional sentence is made up of two clauses that work together. Part 1 is the if clause, which is the condition that might happen, always beginning with the word if. Part 2 is the main clause, which is the result of what will happen because of the condition. Remember, together these two parts make one complete sentence. Here is example 1. Look at the sentence. If you do not get enough sleep, your body will feel very tired. The if clause condition is if you do not get enough sleep. The main clause result is your body will feel very tired. Notice the comma between the two clauses when the if clause comes first. Now let's talk about the if clause using the simple present tense. We use the simple present tense in the if clause to show that something is likely to happen in the future. Even though we are talking about the future, the if clause uses a present tense verb. This is a very important rule. For example, it is correct to say, if it rains tomorrow. It is incorrect to say, if it will rain tomorrow. Next, let's look at the main clause using the simple future tense. We usually use will in the main clause to express a likely future result. The main clause uses the simple future tense with will to describe what will happen as a result of the condition. Our sentence structure is if plus subject plus present verb, followed by subject plus will plus base verb. For example, if you study hard, you will pass the test. Here is example 2. The present tense if clause is if there is dust in the air. The future tense main clause is Maria will sneeze a lot. The if clause uses the present tense verb is, so the main clause uses will sneeze. The complete sentence is, if there is dust in the air, Maria will sneeze a lot. How do we use modals instead of will? If we are not completely sure something will happen, we can use a modal verb instead of will. When the result is possible but not certain, replace will with one of these modal verbs. Use may when it is possible. Use might when it is less certain. Use can when it is possible or able, and use could when it is a possibility. Here is example 3, using a modal. The present tense if clause is if you do not stretch before running. The modal main clause is you may hurt your legs. We add a comma between the two clauses when the if clause comes first. Here, may is used because it is possible but not 100% certain that an injury will happen. Here is example 4, using another modal. The present tense if clause is if you eat plenty of fruit and vegetables. The modal main clause is your body can stay strong and healthy. Can is used here to show that eating well makes it possible for the body to stay strong, which is a very likely and positive outcome. Children, now it's your turn. Read each question carefully. Look at the picture and the words in parentheses and build your own first conditional sentence. Your task is to use the clue words in parentheses to write a correct first conditional sentence. Think about which clause goes where and remember the rule. If plus present tense, followed by will or a modal plus the simple base verb. Look at question 1. Make a sentence. Using the clue words not study hard and fail the exam, what is our sentence? The if clause is if Anna does not study hard. The main clause is she will fail the exam. Putting them together, our complete sentence is if Anna does not study hard, she will fail the exam. Look at question 2. Make a sentence. Using the clue words not bring an umbrella and get wet, what is our sentence? The if clause is if Ben does not bring an umbrella. The main clause is he may get wet or he will get wet. Putting them together, our complete sentence is, if Ben does not bring an umbrella, he may get wet. Look at question 3. Make a sentence. Using the clue words leave home early and catch the school bus, what is our sentence? The if clause is if Lily leaves home early. The main clause is she can catch the school bus, or she might catch the school bus. Putting them together, our complete sentence is, if Lily leaves home early, she can catch the school bus. Look at question 4. Make a sentence. Using the clue words feel very nervous and heartbeat faster, what is our sentence? The if clause is, if you feel very nervous. The main clause is, your heart will beat faster. Putting them together, our complete sentence is, if you feel very nervous, your heart will beat faster. Look at question 5. Make a sentence. Using the clue words do regular exercise and stay fit and healthy, what is our sentence? The if clause is, if Tom does regular exercise. The main clause is, he will stay fit and healthy. Putting them together, our complete sentence is, if Tom does regular exercise, he will stay fit and healthy. Look at question 6. Make a sentence. Using the clue words forget to bring a ruler and borrow one from the teacher, what is our sentence? The if clause is, if you forget to bring a ruler. The main clause is, you can borrow one from the teacher. Putting them together, our complete sentence is, if you forget to bring a ruler, you can borrow one from the teacher. Look at question 7. Make a sentence. Using the clue words the weather, get cold, and put on a warm jacket, what is our sentence? The if clause is, if the weather gets cold. The main clause is, I will put on my warm jacket. Putting them together, our complete sentence is, if the weather gets cold, I will put on my warm jacket. Well done, everyone! You have learned all about the first conditional. Remember, for the if clause, use the simple present tense. For the main clause, use will or a modal like may, might, can, or could. Don't forget to add a comma when the if clause comes first. Keep practicing. You are doing a fantastic job.